I always get questions on my IG, mostly my IG followers, concerning what apps I use to edit, what apps I use for Instagram. I'm going to let you guys in on the details concerning the apps I use for my photos and then for my IG, all of that. And I suggest you get if you want to start crushing your IG game. So if you want to know more about that, then stick around to the end of this video. Hi guys, it's your girl Danielle here. I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the apps that I use for my IG game and mostly social networking. So YouTube comes in there. And I get this question a lot from my followers on IG because they keep on asking me what apps I use for my photos and then all of that. So I was like, why not make a video on it so that these questions get answered and then you guys get to know the details as to how I edit my photos and then all of that. But then there's not going to be an editing video. That's going to be for another video. So if you want to see that video, you could turn on post on notifications or consider subscribing if you want me to do something like that. So if you want to know the apps that I use, then stick around to the end of this video. So the first app on the list that I used is PicsArt. PicsArt is basically an editing app for someone who doesn't really know much about editing and just wants to get a good photo. So I use PicsArt for my photos, not all the time, but then maybe when I want to change my background or brush out something in my background or fix something in my photo, that is when I run to PicsArt. Or if maybe I want to colorize my background, and that is what I've been using to create the white border around my photos, which I've dropped. And as to why I dropped it, in as much as it was aesthetic, I think I'll do another video concerning that. So if you guys are interested in that, you should consider subscribing or turning on post notifications once again so that you don't miss out on that. So that's what I've been using PicsArt for my stuff. Preview is for planning your posts for Instagram. So that is where I arrange all my photos before I post them. So for someone who's looking towards a more aesthetic feed, you can download Preview. So you just plan out your photos on there, see how they look beside each other before you post. It has other great features like scheduling posts where you can place in captions, insert hashtags and then all of that. And then when it's time for you to post, it just gives you a reminder that, oh, you scheduled a post for 2 weeks, so you should go onto IG and then upload it now. For those of us who don't really have time to be posting every now and then, you can just schedule your post. So when it's time, Preview just informs you and then you just post. I recommend Preview if you're someone who is more organized and wants to plan or batch content for your IG. Great Post is what I use when I want to create a big photo, but then split the photos into different sections so that it fills the whole feed. It comes together as a whole photo when you post. And it has this other feature that I really love, that is the panorama feature. So if you're someone who is into carousels and you want to post more carousels where when you swipe the photos flow together, I'm sure some of you have been wondering how that is done. Great Post is an app that does that. It's something that I would totally recommend for you guys who are into carousels. That is PocketVideo. I recommend PocketVideo for YouTubers who want to just place videos onto a video. So people were asking me how I was able to do this video that was on a phone. I had this iPhone where I was scrolling through my feed and then I placed it on a video. People were asking me how I did it. I use PocketVideo for that. So you just take a clip of your video, you trim it, then you place it onto another video. But in this place, I actually placed it on a PNG of an iPhone, so that it looks like it is on a phone and then you are scrolling. So if you guys want the details as to how I did that, you can look forward to my other videos so that I can put that in another video, and you can drop a yes in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do something concerning that so that you guys know how I did it. I cut The only thing that I don't like about PocketVideo is that you can't place a video that is more than, I think, 15 seconds, or yeah, I think 15 seconds, or I mean, I'm not so sure. You can place a video that's very lengthy onto another video. It has this time limit of video that you can place onto it. So that is the only thing I don't like about PocketVideo. So if you guys know any other apps that can help me place longer video on my video, then let me know below in the comments, because I'm really looking towards finding something like that to be using for my videos in case I start screen recording and then all of that. Phonto is basically a thumbnail creator. So for those of you who have been thinking about how to create thumbnails, an easy way, you guys can just download Phonto. It's free and very easy to use. You just need to upload your thumbnail photo in there, and then it has these cool fonts and then text types and then all these features that you can use, and stickers to place on your thumbnail. So if you want to crash your thumbnail game and make your thumbnail pop, I recommend Phonto for you, especially for YouTubers, because your thumbnail game needs to be really good if you want people clicking that video and then watching it. So yeah, Phonto is an easy app to create thumbnails. So if you don't have it, you can download it right now if you're a YouTuber and you need something to create your thumbnails. Yeah, the app that I use for my videos is InShot. I know most of you know about InShot already, so it's not I know if you are not a video editing expert, InShot is there for you. It has the free version and then the premium version. So if you think you've got the money, you can subscribe and then get onto the premium version. But then the free version still has features that can get the job done, and then I'm all about pragmatism. So as long as I'm getting the job done, I'm fine, I'm good to go. So if you are someone who doesn't really know much about editing, but then you want to get a good video, and trust me, it's going to do the job. I'm so sure, and I can bet on my last coin, that you guys don't know about and are underrating is KeyNote. KeyNote, oh my god, I for one didn't know what KeyNote could do till some weeks ago, when I was desperate as to how to create my YouTube intro and then a trailer and all of that. And I found out that InShot, you know the deal. KeyNote can do this thing. So I'm sure most of you have deleted it off your phones, but if you have and you're someone who doesn't really know how to create trailers, right, or intros, and you just want to get a basic intro done, please reinstall KeyNote, because KeyNote was what I used for my intro. I was getting a lot of questions as to how I did my intro and then all of that. It was a basic video and it's easy to use, and I didn't know KeyNote could even do that. If my desperation didn't make me find out, it wasn't even on my phone, so I had to reinstall it.
KeyNote helped me. KeyNote was a lifesaver for me when I wanted to create my intro. So for those of you asking how I use KeyNote to make my intro, if you want to know about that, you can let me know in the comments.
Also turn on post notifications, because I would be bringing out a video on how I use KeyNote to make my basic intro, not too fancy, because it just got the job done. So yes, KeyNote is one app that you guys are underestimating, and if you've already deleted it, please go back into App Store and reinstall it. I'm so sorry if you're an Android user and you don't have KeyNote. This is for the iPhone users. So yes, KeyNote is great. It's like a basic PowerPoint presentation app. So it's like a slideshow. You just put in all the animations and then you screen record, or you export it as a video, then you're done. So if you want more details as to how I use KeyNote for my videos, you can let me know, so I'll put it in another video for you guys. Basically, those are the apps that I use for my IGTV and then also my YouTube, as a first YouTuber who didn't really know much about editing and how to create intros and then all of that. So you guys were asking and I made a video. Those are the apps that I suggest, or let me see, I recommend you get. So if you're someone who doesn't really know much about all of this stuff. I'm sure maybe towards the future I would get to know more about other apps to use, and then I would create an updated version of this video. So yeah, but basically those are the apps that I'm using right now. And I'm sure you guys are wondering why I didn't mention Visco or Lightroom. Yes, I have those apps, but the thing is, I don't really edit much because I believe in getting a good photo from the very start so that I don't need to do much editing. So yes, I don't really use Lightroom and then Visco, even though I have them on my phone. So but then yeah, I recommend Lightroom and then Visco if you want to create a consistent flow of a theme in your feed. If you guys want a video as to how to create aesthetic feeds, to let me know, because I get that kind of question from my followers. Yeah, so that's basically it. I hope I was helpful, and if I was helpful, like this video. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, because I'll be dropping more videos like these as to how to crush your IG game. If there are any other apps that you guys are also using for your photos and in your videos, you can recommend them in the comments so that I get to know. If you want to know more about how I use these apps, then it could be for another video. But thank you so much for watching. Much more love. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, because I'll be dropping more videos like these if you guys love it. So yeah, until then, goodbye.